Hi everyone, so I just finished doing two videos on unit conversions and I realized that my microphone was on mute, and I looked through the videos and I realized that they were not going to make sense without me talking about them. So here I am doing the whole thing again. So I was talking about units and how to convert from one unit to the other, and I was specifically talking about converting from micrograms to milligrams. Now we all know that micro, and if we don't, then please remember this, micro means 10 to the negative sixth of something, and milli means 10 to the negative third of something. So what is that something? Well, when I say microgram, I mean 10 to the negative sixth of a gram. Okay, when I say milligram, I'm trying to say 10 to the negative third of a gram. Okay, so if I have to convert from micrograms to milligrams, the reference point is grams. So when I say 1 microgram and converting it to 1 milligram, I'm saying that I need to convert from 10 to the negative sixth of a gram to 10 to the negative third of a gram, right? So what is the connecting link here? Milligrams, because I can write 1 gram as 10 to the third of milligrams. So this is the same thing as saying I have to convert 10 to the negative sixth of a gram, which is also 10 to the third of milligram. So I can basically just rewrite this as 10 to the negative sixth times 10 to the 3 milligrams, because this is the same as 1 gram, right? So now if I do the math here, I get 10 to the negative 3 milligram. So that tells me that 10 to the negative sixth of a gram is equal to 10 to the negative third of a milligram, right? So if I have to convert from micrograms to milligrams, I basically just multiply with 10 to the negative 3. And I'm sure that with practice, these things just, come so handy. But I think it's still a good idea to understand how to derive units as long as you have these numbers memorized. Because, sometimes when you get nervous, you don't really know, you kind of forget stuff. So it is really important that we know how things work out. So let's do a problem. Say I've been given the density, and this is a problem from my MCAT physics textbook. The density is 8.4 micrograms per mil. Volume is 422.4 mils, and I have to find the mass. Okay, so and my answer choices are all in milligrams. So and this is where I had gotten stuck, because I need to convert this micrograms into milligrams. So my first option was 0.020 milligrams, 3.55 milligrams, 350.3 milligrams, and then I have 3,550 milligrams. So as you can tell, this could be a very good trick question, because all they're doing is shifting decimal places. So anyways, so what I decided was that I'm going to convert this into milligrams per mil first and then go about. You can also multiply these things first and then go about with it, but I just thought, I'll just convert this first. So since I already figured out how to convert this into milligrams, I basically just multiplied this with 10 to the negative 3. So I'm shifting my decimal place towards the left. So 0.0084 milligrams per mil. Now this video will end in about 40 seconds, so I'll just continue this in the next one. So this is what I get for my density, and since density is mass over volume, to get the mass I need to multiply volume with density. So I'm going to multiply this with 422.4 mils. Now the tricky part, there's no calculators on the MCAT. How do you go about multiplying this big chunk without wasting a lot of time and without a calculator? So let's discuss that in the next video, because we only have about 10 seconds left now. Alright, see you guys in the next one.